Pets can be surely loving, cuddly and loyal companions, but it's important to be aware of the associated risks and dangers of keeping some of these animals at home. If lions, leopards, crocodiles, and emus, when it comes to these pets it really is a case of don't try this at home. Many people around the world keep different animals at home. For some people aren't satisfied with getting a cat or dog, and like to think big and highly dangerous. So here are top 12 most unusual and abnormal pets in the world. Before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button to get notified every day for more amazing content. Or 300-pound pet bear. The idea of sitting down for dinner with a 300-pound bear is enough to put most people off their food. But for one family from Russia, this wild idea is actually a way of life that extends far beyond sharing the odd meal at the dinner table. On the surface, Svetlana and Yuri Pantelenko appear like any other ordinary couple, but for their 23-year-old bear named Stepan, when he was only 3 months old, and since then he has lived with them for 23 years. The bear eats 50.7 pounds of fish, eggs, and vegetables as well as condensed milk, which she simply adores every day. He is clever and kind, as the pair of trainers say. He has never shown aggression towards people. Standing at more than 7 foot, the large mammal is so domesticated the family often sit down together in the evenings to watch television. And the bear has even been known to help out around the house, or at least in the garden, by watering the plants. Massive bull bison. Ronnie and Sharon Bridges from keeping their unusual pet indoors. The couple, from Texas, allow their 2,500-pound buffalo, named Wild Thing, to roam free inside their house. A married couple has been living in a small house with 2 buffaloes for 8 years. According to the 63-year-old Darcy Bridges, he decided to have several buffalo pets after he was fired from his job. He had to settle small buffaloes right in the living room, and over time they began to respond to names and generally behave as pets should. Although in 8 years both buffaloes have gained a lot of weight and today weigh 1.5 tons each because of this, they are quite difficult to control. The heavy animals constantly break dishes and chandeliers. But this doesn't prevent the owners from treating their pets with great tenderness. By the way, in addition to the media, the local sheriff visits the buffalo from time to time to make sure the animals feel well, and Darcy Bridges got himself a new Guinness Book of Records as the only person who managed to tame and grow such dangerous animals in his house. Sugar glider. Sugar glider little cuties like to throw themselves into people's arms, but it's not really a pet, and don't look at its appearance, which seems to well groomed. Apparently Mother Nature likes these animals very much, although the motherland of the flying. A woman has trained her adorable sugar gliders to perform the most remarkable of tricks. Nirmayasari Saraga, 44, from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, has looked after 17 sugar gliders since 2013 and is expecting 3 more. The animal lover, who also owns 3 dogs and a tortoise, has shown incredible control over the wild marsupials. In addition, their fur doesn't need special care because these little animals are clean enough and can take care of themselves. Of course, they are cute and unique for marsupials in that they have different coloration and genetic mutation. They get the name sugar glider from their love of everything sweet because their natural diet consists largely of fruit and vegetables. Esther the Wonder Pig. A couple who bought a macro pig were stunned when their pint-sized family pet turned into a 670-pound giant. Steve Jenkins and Eric Walter from Ontario, Canada, adopted Esther thinking she would only grow to around 70 pounds, a respectable 5 stone. They thought she was a pygmy piglet, but it grew up into 670 pounds of cuteness when they realized how intelligent and friendly Esther was. Pigs are as smart as dogs and considered by many to be cleaner animals, said Steve. They couldn't stomach the idea that they were eating on their pigs. The love and friendship that they experienced from Esther had already changed their lives for the better. The pet emu. Beaky the pet emu also quite enjoys a soak in the bath. In fact, the 2-year-old bird is almost as much a part of the newbie family as the 6 children. Like a lot of youngsters, she likes to relax in front of the TV and will eat anything in sight. She arrived in an unhatched egg, an unusual Christmas present for Ian Newby, 44, from his wife Lisa, 36. Now his present is a fully grown emu, weighing 12 stone, and standing 6 foot tall. Despite her great size, emus are the second tallest birds in the world after the ostrich. She has defied expert opinion by remaining tame and domesticated. Beaky would love running about with the children and playing with the toys. She's very much a part of the family. She eats 14 pounds of corn a week and about 5 pounds of her favorite fruit and vegetables, particularly broccoli, peas, and cauliflower. World's tallest horse. Jerry Gilbert of Smoky Hollow Farm in Michigan has raised Big Jake horse. Big Jake is the tallest and biggest living horse in the world. The 15-year-old Guinness World Records title holder measures just under 7 feet or 2.1 meters and weighs around 2,600 pounds, 1180 kilograms. Big Jake is on a strictly healthy diet, consuming 20 kilograms of hay and 40 kilograms of oats per day. His stall is 20 by 20 feet. When an average stall is about 12 by 12 feet. For transporting him, Jerry Gilbert have to use a semi-trailer. Capybara pet. A capybara, an unusual animal from South America. This is the largest rodent on the planet. Capybaras feel perfectly well in the wild, but they can be really cool pets. Judge for yourself. They are undemanding with food, don't show any aggression, get along with absolutely all animals, are calm and simply incredibly affectionate. Dealer, I have a capybara. Well, you'll need a spacious house with a pond and some kind of garden that the animal can walk. A reservoir is an indispensable condition because in the wild, nature capybaras spend a lot of time at the water. By the way, these giant hamsters are very easy to tame and can even perform various tricks. The only issue is that it's gonna be quite hard to lift and hug this patch, as capybaras can reach 60 kilograms in weight. Hulk, the giant pit bull. Now we meet this Hulk, and he is the biggest pit bull in the world. But that's not all. The Hulk weighed as much as 76 kilograms in 17 months. When the giant stands on his hind legs, he towers over his owners Mullen and Lisa Grennan. The largest pit bull in the world eats almost 4 pounds and 40 pence of meat per day. Loving owners argue that this is a very caring and obedient dog, despite the fact that this super powerful animal is considered as death-defying. A pet alpaca. This alpaca named Chewy, the 15-year-old Australian boy Matt, always wanted a dog, but his mum said that dogs require lots of time and attention, so he just decided to take an alpaca home. By the way, the guy saved the poor animal from the local meat processing plant, and they quickly became best friends. Actually, they are like brothers, they do everything together. Once Chewy was the smallest of his brothers and sisters, but now he grew up and became a good helper. For example, he can spit on people who annoy him. According to the family of the alpaca, it's easier to take care of him than of a dog. By the way, Chewy, he walks around the house placed with Matt right in the car, walks the streets. A pet reindeer. This otter was abandoned by his mother when he was a small calf in the northern Finnish wilderness. After being rescued by a young boy, he arrived at the home of Beer Cannon, who decided to take care of him. Now Otter is possibly Finland's friendliest and most house-trained randy. While many reindeer in Lapland spend their time on farms, he can spend time watching television rather than staring at the snow, and even enjoys hanging out with humans rather than other reindeers. If you like my video, don't forget like and subscribe my channel. Let us comments below.